Hello everyone, thanks for clicking on this video. I really do hope you enjoyed my last upload, which is the trailer. It seemed to have gotten some pretty good feedback, so I really appreciate you guys for that, especially the people on my Discord who've been super supportive through the development of AlchemySMP. Now, if you want to go and see this trailer, the link is in the description, and if you want to join my Discord, which is obviously the same Discord that I'm hosting my new private and casual content creators SMP, you can join the Discord to apply. It's very easy and it only takes a few minutes. But other than the promo, I really do hope you guys enjoy the video. Now, Minecraft modding. Like, just admit it, bro. Like, you haven't played vanilla Minecraft since fucking 2013. It's all come to a point where mods have become so developed, and at the same time, mods have also become very dangerous. Now, today I'm going to be teaching you ways to stop yourself from downloading possibly malicious files or losing all of your Minecraft saves, which is basically what happened to me. I really do hope this video helps you out a lot. Even if you download performance mods or mods for PvP, like in the video shown above here, like even to all of my AlchemySMP members, if you're thinking of downloading mods, and I probably would have wanted to know this 2 years ago. Anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's a bit early, but do consider subscribing. If not, then just watch the video and decide whether you want to subscribe or not. Either way, guys, I hope this video will help you out and possibly stop you from going through the same thing I did. Now, let's get started. Now, the first thing that I really do advise you guys to do is saving a backup. Now, I know you've heard this many times before. Some of us probably don't even know what it actually means. Now, basically what a backup is it's backing up what you have. It's the literal name. Now, obviously, Minecraft mods are in a format called jar files. Now, jar files are basically just hyper-compressed zip files. Alright, you don't actually execute them, even though when you left click on a jar file it would say run. You're actually not running anything. What you're doing is you're extracting a hyper compressed file, and what this file is meant to do is it extracts files into a specific area when it's run. Now, your Minecraft folder is what Minecraft looks at and decides, okay, I am going to execute this mod with these assets, and I am going to do this with these configs. Now, your Minecraft folder is basically the heart of your Minecraft. It tells your Minecraft how to run. But if this Minecraft folder is corrupted, Minecraft won't be able to read it and basically will reset everything. It'll clear wipe everything. Even if there's a single bit of corruption on there, it will wipe things. Now, what you want to do to stop that from happening is, first of all, don't download corrupted mods. And I will expand on that later in the video. But there is one key thing you can do to prevent this or stop this from happening, and it's called backups. Now, Minecraft backups are an extremely common thing to do, unfortunately not common enough. Now, if you don't know how to create a backup, let me teach you, and I will explain everything you need to know about creating a backup. So no, creating a backup does not corrupt any of your files. I don't know why people always say, oh, creating a backup has a chance of corrupting your files. It really doesn't, especially if you're doing it right. If you're doing it wrong, of course it's going to corrupt your files, but I will show you how to do it the right way. Now, there are some applications that save your whole computer as a backup, but for now, I'm just going to tell you how to save Minecraft as a backup. Now, as you can see, I am in the roaming section of app data. Now, if you don't know how to get to app data, all you have to do is go to your search bar, type run, and you will get this application. Now, I've been running a few things, but what you're going to do is you want to type app data, and it'll send you to a folder that is basically just called app data. And inside that we'll have local, low, and roaming. You just want to go into roaming, and you will see Minecraft. Now, this Minecraft folder, you can actually back up any folder with this method, and I'm going to show you how. So when an application wants to read a folder, it reads a folder with a specific name unless you change that in its own code. Now, .minecraft is what Minecraft is coded to read, like hard coded. You can't really change that. And if this folder was, say for instance, renamed, for example, right, if I were to go rename this folder to Minecraft backup, it will not read this folder. Now, obviously, I can't change it right now because I have Minecraft open at the moment. So just make sure to close Minecraft whenever you're trying to back up something. So now that I've closed Minecraft, the first thing you want to do is actually rename your .minecraft folder to .minecraft backup. Now, what this will do is this will cut the connection between the application into reading this file, since it does not recognize .minecraft backup as a file that it should be reading. So basically, now there's an empty source. Now, the second thing you're going to want to do is you want to Control C, this, and Control V. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to get 2 Minecraft backups folders, okay? Now, you're going to get one of those folders because they're exactly the same. It doesn't matter which one you choose, and you're going to rename it back to .minecraft. Now, this is the folder that Minecraft will read. So it will update that folder and your Minecraft backup will stay the same. Now, you can actually leave the Minecraft backup folder in the roaming section, but what I like to do is I like to store it in my D drive to prevent any loss or any corruption in case I can't use my C drive. And to be honest, you should save a lot of things in your D drive, but in this case, I'm going to leave Minecraft backup in my C drive. Now, obviously I didn't actually create 2 backups, and that's because I just saved the backup right before this video. No surprise. So I don't need another backup, but what you're going to want to do is, like, for example, once you name it Minecraft backup, you want to Control C, Control V. It will take a while, especially if you've played Minecraft for a long time, because your saves, your mods, everything, there'll be a lot of data, so it will take time to copy that. But once it's done, you will get 2 instances of that folder. Name one back to .minecraft. Do not forget the dot at the start, and then keep the Minecraft backup folder in here. That is my personal preference, or you could save it to your D drive. Now, how do you reload a backup once your Minecraft has corrupted, if it even ever corrupts? Now, let's say, right, oh no, I installed a malicious mod, right? My Minecraft folder has corrupted. I don't know what to do. Now, luckily, you saved a Minecraft backup 2 months ago. Now, this Minecraft backup is now going to be your Minecraft folder, essentially. Now, depending on how long it's been since you've saved a backup, that's going to be how long it's been when your backup will load. Anything updated after you save that backup and it's corrupted, you can't get those back. I'm really sorry. Which is why I would advise you to save backups constantly, every day, maybe deleting the old backup but saving them once in a while. Now, first of all, delete the corrupted Minecraft folder. Depending on what kind of mod you installed, it could cause damage to your drive, so just delete the corrupted Minecraft folder. Now, all you have left is a Minecraft backup folder. What you're going to want to do, it's super easy. All you have to do is just get rid of the backup. That's all. Now it's just .minecraft. And this is going to be your folder from now on. And that is the easiest way you can back up your files. Now, you can actually do this with any file. You can do this with Feather, or you could do this with Cura. You could do this with basically anything, like Blockbench, even if Blockbench doesn't have anything in it, which for me it does. But yeah, you could do this with anything. And in my opinion, saving your backups really does save you in times when you actually do need it, especially if you're new and you don't have experience with losing your files. I would advise you to do it right now. Now, on to the next topic. Alright, so the next topic I have to cover is reading the crash screen. Now, the amount of times that I've seen my friends have their game crash, and the amount of times that I've seen them click this X, it really does piss me off. And let me tell you why. Now, if you don't know what a crash report is, or you don't know what any of this means, this is basically just, okay, so let me start from the roots of it. So when your game runs, right, it's gonna write a bunch of values, right? These values tell you what the game is doing. So for example, if it's running this specific asset, or if it's running, or if it's opening this folder to load these assets, it's gonna put it all in a log. And these logs can be stored in your Minecraft folder. So for example, if I were to open my Minecraft folder, you will be able to see a folder called logs. Now, these logs will actually be able to tell you what mods you have been loading and what things that you've been doing on your game. Now, a crash report is basically just a shortened version of these logs, and it's the log that just happened right before your game crashed. The thing that really does piss me off is the fact that they try to find out what crashes it by just manually trial and erroring taking out mods. That's not the way to go, in my opinion. When you see this menu, don't press the X, okay? What you want to do is, if you can, try to look for any mod names in this menu. but usually you won't find any because this will usually be the last few lines before your game crashes to show what caused your game to crash. If you want the full picture, you go to view crash report. Now it will open a notepad application. Now what you want to do with this, you want to make sure that you can read everything properly. Now I'm just going to open this up just so that you guys can see Minecraft crash report. You don't have to understand any of this to know what crashed your game, okay? That's one thing that I want you to know. Now this may look like a bunch of random shenanigans, and I'm going to be honest, I also don't know what half of these things mean. But the first thing you're going to want to do is look for your mod names. Now I've already found one, Optifine, and then I found another, Blockfront. Now I'm only loading two incompatible mods. That's basically the problem. I already know the problem because I've done this many times, but you probably won't. So how do you find the problem? Now what you are going to want to do is you're going to want to look for the first mod that pops up, okay? Now this usually works. It's not going to work every time, but usually it tells you what mods are causing it. Now if I was loading more than one mod, it will basically have Optifine. For example, if I was loading Timeless and Classics, right? If I was loading Optifine, Timeless and Classics, and Blockfront, what it's going to say is it's going to say you have loaded Optifine, which is the first one that pops up. And then it's also going to say you loaded Timeless and Classics, blah, blah, blah. The last mod that you see is usually the mod that's causing the problem. As in this case, it is in fact Blockfront, because Blockfront has never in its life been compatible with Optifine, unfortunately. Now, because Minecraft loads everything in a specific order, it won't load a bunch of mods, load a crazy mod, and then load mods after that. Once it loads a mod that's incompatible, it's just going to crash everything and give you this report, which I find is actually something that's very nice and convenient. Here's what you're going to do next. You're going to close this crash report. You're going to close Notepad. And what you're going to do is you're going to close the game crash. If you want, you can actually open the crash report again and save this if you really want to see it. But I don't think anybody wants to have that on their computer. So you're going to want to close this, right? And you're going to want to open up your mods folder. Now, I am using Curseforge to launch this just so that I don't mess up any of my configs. So I'm just going to go quickly open the folder. All right, I'm going to go to my mods. Okay, as you can see, I've only got 2 mods loaded, and it's actually Blockfront that's causing problems with Optifine. Now, obviously, if you're loading more than one mod, especially on Fabric, if you're loading multiple mods and the mod that you need to remove is unimportant, don't hesitate to just remove the mod. This is why reading the crash screen is very important, because it gives you all of the information you need right there. And it really ticks me off that people actually close that area and go on with whatever they're doing. So remember, guys, read the crash report. And this brings me on to my last point. Suspicious websites. We've all come across suspicious websites. Now, I'm sorry, I do have Curseforge open. This is not a suspicious website, but I will show you lots of examples of sussy websites as the video goes on. Now, this is the last point that I'll be getting to, and honestly, it's the most important, and it's the reason why I actually lost most of the files on one of my other computers. I'm going to tell you a list of mods or websites that you can trust, and a list that you can't trust. Let's go on with the websites first. Now, Curseforge is a very, very popular modding website. It's used a lot. It actually came before a lot of the other modding websites, and it's my personal favorite just because I'm an OG modder. Like, bro, I used to play all of those 1.12 mods. They were awesome. And yeah, this is overall a very, very good website to get your mods from. Now, another good but surprisingly recent website to get your mods from is Modrinth. Now, I genuinely like the design of this website more, just because, like, look at how smooth that looks. You can even select the game version instead of having to go to blah 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 files, look for the individual versions. You know, it's just so much more convenient. So I like this website better for the UI, and you can trust both of these websites. Now, still keep on the lookout, and I'm going to go through a bunch of websites that you can use to make sure that you don't download anything malicious. Now, I'm also going to go through other websites by creators that you can actually trust. For example, Patreon. Now, I am on Hobna's Patreon. He's obviously the creator of Physics Mod, probably one of my most favorite mods. It's super, super cool. Do check him out. But other than the promo, I really do like Patreon because it gives people an opportunity to monetize just optionally on their mods. And yeah, it's a website that you can trust just as long as you know that the creator himself is running the website. Because there's a lot of fake Patreons that fake creators run, and just make sure to verify, like join their Discord, maybe ask the creator himself, just do whatever you can to make sure that you're downloading from the right source, because trust me, it's worth it. And also Kofi is also a good website to trust. It's basically just Patreon, but like sort of like a different look to it also. If you want to have more than one website to promote, Kofi and Patreon are both really good websites to use. And yes, you can trust Kofi just as much as Patreon, as long as you know that it's the actual creator that's running it. Then you also have the creator's official website. Now this really can vary, okay? Like a lot of people can create fake websites for mods, and I will get to that in just a minute. Now this I know is the real website of the creator. It's been featured on his Discord multiple times, so I know for sure that this is the physics mod website. Then you also have Spigot MC. Now Spigot doesn't exactly have mods. Spigot itself is actually a server software. Now obviously modern servers use Paper and Purple, but the original source is Spigot. And Spigot actually has its own website along with Bukkit, which is also a good website to use. And a lot of the plugins on here are plugins that I would trust personally, although you still have to look out. Like there's always going to be mods that you can't trust. Plugins, in my opinion, they're not as dangerous as downloading mods, just because majority of servers aren't actually stored on the owner's computer, and they are stored on a bunch of servers in some place. Now the more dangerous part about plugins is the fact that they can have things called backdoors, and if you don't know what backdoors are, they're basically just force op or dangerous plugins that allow players to exploit on your server using an exploit that's built into the plugin. Now just be wary about that kind of exploit. But moving on to the next website, we have the Forge website. Now obviously Forge is a version of Minecraft that allows you to run mods. Now Forge is the usually the type of mod loader that allows you to run things like gun mods or Ender's Cataclysm, all of those popular mods. And yeah, it's basically the type of loader that you want to go for if you want to do mod playthroughs and things like that. And yes, this Forge website is trustable just as long as the link matches the one up here, which is minecraftforge.net. Same with Fabric. Like Fabric is a different kind of mod loader. It allows you to load mods in a lightweight sort of way. And a lot of performance mods actually prefer Fabric because in terms of performance, Fabric is actually more well designed because it's meant to be lightweight, of course. And yes, you can trust the Fabric website. I think it's also a pretty sleek looking website too. Now obviously there also is Optifine and Iris. Those kind of websites you can also trust, just as long as you know that those are the official websites. Oh boy, I'm gonna get a virus after this one. Okay, now we're going to be looking at websites that you shouldn't be trusting. Oh god. Alright. First we have Physics Mod for Minecraft on Google Play. Now as you can see, you got physics mod shots, which is probably just a bunch of random shots that a player took. Yup, it's nothing special, probably even downloaded from the internet. It's on Google Play. Now the thing about this is the fact that like literally random companies can upload to Google Play and scam kids into getting this app that probably doesn't even do anything, or even more, have a virus or a malicious file. Now Google Play itself isn't bad, like that's literally the official Android downloading website, but honestly websites like this you really shouldn't be trusting, because like anyone can upload to Google Play, or anyone can actually put anything on Google Play using other creators' pictures just to make it more convincing. If you're smart, you know not to download from these websites, but unfortunately there are a lot of people out there who actually think that this is legit. So this video is for all of those people who think that way, and I just want to tell you that this is not legit at all, especially if it says it's for different versions of Minecraft, which I'll go on more later in the video, which is basically the end. Now the next website that you shouldn't trust is overly advertised websites. Now, as you can see, I literally have to blur out like half of these ads just so that I don't accidentally promote things that I don't want to. You know, just better to be safe than sorry. As you can see, Minecraft physics mod for Java and Bedrock Edition. Now, if anyone has half a brain cell and rubs them together, you would know that physics mod isn't for Bedrock Edition. In fact, it's not for any edition other than Java. So it's just a red flag altogether. A lot of websites have fake security statuses, fake star ratings. Please don't always count on that to know whether these things are safe to download from, because frankly, sometimes they aren't even. And as you can see, these shots are probably stolen from the internet or from some random guy's YouTube video. It's really dumb how people want to convince people to download things like this. Now, I can't tell you, oh, okay, and I just got a pop-up, that's crazy. Now, I can't tell you whether this is a virus or not because I kind of don't want to defame anything that's on this website, but it is a high chance that whatever you're downloading is malicious, especially if you accidentally click on a bunch of ads. And as you can see, I got a pop-up, and anyone who isn't experienced with this stuff will accidentally click that, and it's really dangerous. I wouldn't advise you to do that. Anyways, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed that video. Now, I really do hope that this video helps you out a lot and makes you think about what you can actually do to stop your computer from being infested with a bunch of malicious files just because you didn't follow any of these. Also, because I don't want anybody losing their files or basically taking too long to find a problem that's happening with their mods. Honestly though, modding is quite an easy thing to do if you know what you're doing, and honestly, best of luck. Do consider subscribing since that you've actually seen my video. If you're not convinced into subscribing yet, do watch the pinned comment down below. It has the trailer for my new upcoming SMP. And by the time you're watching this, it's probably already released, but don't worry, applications are still open after server release. Also, do join the Discord because that's how you apply, and you'll also get to talk to me about things if you have any problems or anything you want to ask me about mods, servers, anything that you would possibly need help with. But either way, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in the next video, which will most likely be a more exciting and entertaining video rather than a tutorial video. Though I still do hope that this video helped you out. Anyways, guys, I really do hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.